Hello, everyone. So let's look at the basketball project. At the beginning, I made something that the boy can shoot the ball, and you can see the ball goes into the basket. Right? So like this. At the beginning, the basketball will always goes in, but now it's not. Okay, so let me explain today for you that how I made it and how I improve it. Hopefully you can get some ideas that you can realize your fantastic ideas with the Scratch tools. So firstly, if we start it, you see you got a boy, you got a player, and you need to pick up the ball to shoot for the scores. And if the scores, I said in the project explanation, if the score is larger than 8, you got some effect appearing. But if you miss the ball, if you have the basketball kicked away by the boy, you will not make the game. You will have the game over. Okay, so there's something I need to explain to you, and I will tell you how I can make it. So, firstly, how to make a shoot. How to make a shoot so that it looks like the ball goes into the basket. Okay, so let me show you. Well, it doesn't matter. Let it go. So how to make the shoot? The boy will kick away the basketball. So firstly, look at Andy. Game over. Look at Andy. And if you click Andy, you will see all the scripts I added for the Andy. Well, so firstly, how to shoot. So right, up, down. This one's for moving the player. The shooting is going to be one here, this part. Okay, make it more clear. So the shooting is activated by clicking when this sprite clicked. So whenever we click it, it will shoot the ball. But in this now, we need to judge whether a variable which is called hold, whether it equals to 1. It indicates whether the boy has the ball. If it doesn't have the ball, we cannot shoot. It makes sense, right? And when you got the ball shoot, you got another variable called noise. And the use of noise is to make the ball not so accurate. So you got some extra number added up to the position of the shooting. So it's a random number between -8 to 8. So if this number is too large, then your shot probably not good anymore. And look at the basketball. Actually, I give the range from -6 to 6. If between these two numbers, the shot is good. So then the basketball will go in. Otherwise, the basketball will pop up. Will go up instead. So you have two different cases. So sometimes you can make the ball. So first pick up the ball. Sometimes you can make it in because the position is between -6 to 6. But sometimes, so first pick up the ball. Sometimes, okay, well, this one is also good. Just make another one, but be careful of the boy. Pick up quickly. So let's make it further. Okay, now you see the position of the ball that appears is bit away from the middle of the basket. so it doesn't make aim. So let's look at Andy again. So when you click the spirit, click Andy, here you got some noise, and here you got a difficulty. The difficulty is said to be the position, the y square plus x square, which is a square of the distance between basket and basketball. Well, not the basket, but this point, 0, 0, right? Divided by 1000 to make the number small enough, proper enough to use it here. And here I want a range of the nice or not variable appearing from negative difficulty to positive difficulty plus some noise. Why do I need the noise? Because even when I was close enough, I don't want every ball goes in. So I got a random number from -8 to 8, even I'm just under the basket. So possibly I can miss a shot, but with a small chance. So with this number to control the position, and for the basketball, you need a condition to judge whether the shot is nice or not. Then if it's nice enough, you will have one effect that the ball goes into the basket. So you get some special movement to make it look real. Else means the nice or not is larger than 6 or smaller than -6. Then we got another effect. So the balls will bounce up. Yeah, up the basket. So bounce up. So combining the basketball and Andy's shoot here, you will make the shooting more real, right? So this is something I first improved. We got basketball. We measure the distance, and we make the shoot. And if it's good enough, it goes in. If not good enough, it goes up. Okay. So this is the requirement 1. So I made it more real. I'm trying to explain to you how I made it. Okay, the second requirement I said is so at the beginning the ball is always with the player, and you can always shoot the ball. It doesn't look a real story, right? You don't have infinite many balls in your hand. So I want you to pick up the ball before you shoot. So that's why I added the hold variable. The list of all the variables is here, so in this category. And when the hold equals to 1, that means I got the ball, then I can shoot. But if the condition is false, so if you doesn't make the ball, actually in the basketball I set the hold to be 0, maybe not here, but if I don't make the ball, I set somewhere for the hold to be 0, then you can see the hold also. The hold value is 1 because we have the basketball. If we don't have the basketball, the hold becomes 0. But when you pick up the ball, I change the hold to be 1 again. Then the naughty boy cannot kick it away, and I can shoot. So I use the value of the hold to control several things at the same time, right? So, but you don't need to see the hold. So I hide the hold. You just need to see the score, how many scores you have made. So you should be aware. Okay, so, and another thing is I got this second basketball, and this basketball is used for appearing somewhere in the court, right? And the court range is from 220 to 220 for the x, and for the y coordinate is from negative 120 to 0. So make sure the ball appearing inside the court, not outside, right? Not in the building, right? So you can pick up the ball in the court, inside the court. Okay, so this is the second part. The second part is relatively easy, so you need to control the range of the balls to appear, and you need a variable hold, which is called hold. You can give a name for the variable, and it's good to give a name that is meaningful. You understand what it is used for. So with the variable hold and with another basketball to appearing somewhere, you can make the effect. And you can use the hide and show, which is from category looks, to control whether you see the ball. Actually, the ball in here is a different ball. So the ball inside here is actually from here. So I draw it. This is not a draw, but I also draw this part. I got some green, so the red part here, so you don't see the ball anymore. It looks like the ball is gone, right? Oh, okay, excuse me. So with this picture, with this costumes, I may change the hold to be 1 because there's a ball here, and with this costume, I changed the hold to be 0, so because you don't see the basketball, right? Okay, so this is the second part, requirement 2. You need to pick up the ball to make the shoot. And the third one, I didn't add another player, but I just add a naughty boy here to make the game more interesting. And I also make something which is reasonable. So at the beginning, you see the boy will not goes to the basket for the first ball, and now you need to pick up the ball. But after you make a shoot, or even didn't make the shoot, after you shoot, the boy will goes to the basketball, but very slowly, because I don't want you to die in the beginning. So you need to control the speed of the ball. The speed of the ball is actually controlled here. Right? Glide 10 seconds, subject the score. You need 10 subject score seconds to reach the basketball too. Okay, so this controls will give the speed of the naughty boy. So the more score you made, the less time it takes for the boy reach to the basketball too. So that's why it could be harder and harder. But I don't want it to be too hard, because if your score is larger than 8, so the boy need at least 2 seconds to reach the ball. So you have 2 seconds to pick up your ball at least. Right? And to make some effect, if the score is larger than 5, I want the boy said, I will run faster, to remind you need to pick up your ball faster. Okay, so this is something I make to make the game more interesting. Yeah. The first 2 requirement is making the game more real to play. Okay, so together with this 3, you have a relatively complete game to play. Yeah. So I hope you can learn from this kind of practicing that how you can realize your ideas in your project. Very interesting, right? Isn't it? So at last, let's play this game. Let's play for you to see how to play. Well, there are some small effects I will want you to also know. So now you have the boy excuse me, pick up the balls. So you will see actually we have some layers. So like here, the boy, naughty boy appearing in front. But if you move down, 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 and you will see the boy appearing after the player. So this, you need to do something here. Otherwise, one picture will always appearing in front. Yeah. So to make it more real, you need something to make this happen. So let's see where it is. Too many scripts. Or the boy. Wow, not sure where it is, but just a moment. Here, like especially when you use the down arrow or up arrow, I want to like in the process you move the player, then you will judge whether the position, the Y position of the player is larger than the position of the boy. The position is another variable I make. This position I set it equals to the boy's Y position. So it is here, right? Forever set positions to the Y position. So whenever you move the player, you can judge whether the player is in front of the boy or out, well, or the boy in front of the player. So you need to control the layer to make sure you don't have something unreal appearing. Okay. So this is something you add to make the game looks more real. So let's continue to play. So because of our algorithm, the shooting could be easier if you are closer to the 0, 0 point, which is just under the basket. But if you make a further shot, it could still go in. Yeah, I made it. And you see the score increased by 2 instead of 1. Right. So it's like a 3-point, but it's not 3-point in the game, it's 2 points. And the normal one is 1 point. So now you see more scores get it, and the boy could be running faster and faster. It takes less and less time to reach the basketball. So now it should be 4 seconds to reach the ball, but I take the ball away. So now I got 8 points, 7 points. So we need to make it. Be careful, the boy. One last point to make, but be really careful here because it could be very fast. Last one. Okay, after I got 9 points, I got some special effect. Ow. Okay, the naughty boy kicked the ball finally. So I made the goal, but the game is over, right? So this is the game. So hope you enjoy the game and enjoy making things from scratch. For your own project, I will mark it soon, so don't worry about your scores. So hope you can learn or got the experience of programming by Scratch and enjoy it. See you. Thank you for watching.